One Step Closer is one of the bi-weekly archaeology quests offered by Dariness the Learned in the Things of the Past Archaeology shop of northern Dalaran. Note that you will need a Legion Archaeology skill level of 1 in order for this quest to be available. This quest will require you to report to Brann Bronzebeard, who can be found on a cliff to the west of Felsoul Hold in southwestern Suramar. Turn in this quest, then he will offer a new one known as Deciphering Demonology. This quest will require you to obtain 5 restored artifacts and 5 Chamber Key Fragments. As seen by the Archaeology Quest's buff, you will have 2 weeks once this quest became available to complete it, after which point your progress will be lost. Both objectives of this quest will require you to visit dig sites found around Suramar. Chamber Key Fragments are relatively common, as I only had to visit 1 dig site and right-click Demonic Archaeology finds to get my 5 for this quest. Upon successful surveys, you may occasionally be attacked by a Wyrmtongue Collector, which will have a 100% chance to drop one of these quest items. Continue to move around the zone and visit dig sites until you obtain these 5 chamber relic keys. The second objective of this quest is to obtain 5 recovered artifacts. Use the Demonic Archaeology Fragments that you obtain from successful surveys to solve Demonic Relics using the Archaeology skill. Note that you can only hold 200 fragments at a time, so solve often. Once you have consumed these fragments and solved for a relic, it will appear in your inventory. Right-click it to turn it into a recovered artifact. For reference, these recovered artifacts can be exchanged with Dariness the Learned in Dalaran for fragments from past expansions' archaeology trees. Now, back to the quest. You may occasionally find a Pit Lord skull on the ground. When interacted with, this will summon a reanimated Pit Lord, which will drop more Demonic Archaeology Fragments, as well as some Marks of the Deceiver, which can be obtained from simple surveys as well. Marks of the Deceiver can be used with the Archaeology skill to substitute some Demonic Archaeology Fragments when solving for Demonic Relics. If you already have some recovered artifacts sitting in the bank or something when you accept this quest, those can also be used for this quest's completion. Once you have obtained 5 of both of these quest items, return to Brann Bronzebeard once more to turn in this quest. He will then offer the final quest in this quest line known as Dark Secrets. When accepted, Brann will run off. Meet up with Brann in northeastern Suramar outside of Kel'balor in the Crimson Thicket. Speak with him and select the top dialogue option that lets him know you're ready to enter. This is not an escort, but rather he will follow you. Head inside of Kel'balor to the northernmost room, at which point Brann will run off and begin tinkering with some machinery. After a few seconds, an enemy known as a Catacombs Guardian will spawn. Defeat this enemy. You will then be able to loot a chest on the northern side of the room known as a Nightborne Artifact Cache. This will contain a quest item known as the Dusty Disc Fragment. You will then need to loot a second Nightborne Artifact Cache found to the left. Avoid the lasers surrounding this chest if possible, as they deal very heavy damage if interacted with. This chest will obtain an Ancient Vial. Turn both quest items in to Brann Bronzebeard, who will still be found in Kel'balor, to turn in this quest and to receive the Blood of Young Mannoroth. This item can be used at the Obliterum Forge in northern Dalaran to be broken to obtain multiple Obliterums as well as some Obliterum Fragments. In case you're unfamiliar with Obliterum's purpose, it's used to upgrade the item level of crafted epic gear in the Legion expansion. The Blood of Young Mannoroth is required for the A Keen Eye achievement. Though if you haven't completed this many of the archaeology quests, this may be under the This Side Up achievement. This Side Up is an important achievement because it's actually used to unlock one of the color variations for your artifact appearances.